Hey, what's going on YouTube? Yeah, it's pretty hot today. You know, I'm assuming February will be like this weather. I can anticipate it being really, really hot around like March because springtime. But I really feel like it'll be, I guess, in the middle with the weather when February comes around. I'll tell you, like December and January should be the coldest in Florida because I'm going to be here. July's going to make it 1 year when it comes around. And I want to be looking for a second job because I got to hustle. There's a few things I want to take care of. But anyway, I'm getting, some subscribers. I guess you could say I'm building up an audience. I really don't care about views, to be honest, because there's only a handful of people that watch my channel. And I think personally, a lot of the popular YouTubers, I feel like the really popular ones, like there's one, I only know her because she has OCD. Her name is Laylee Pons. She's like a YouTuber, if I said that right, from Venezuela. She has like in the millions. I don't know if this person's still around, but anybody remember Jenna Marbles? I think a lot of these YouTubers that have like over 1,000 like subscribers, like Fred. No one probably talks about Fred no more. People don't even know who Fred is. I don't really follow like vloggers, but I feel like they're probably like actors, and maybe they're like signed to an agency, and that agency like advertises their videos, and that's why it gets so many views. Because I don't think people are naturally like attracting like viewers by just the things they're saying. I mean, unless it's something really that we haven't seen or heard of before. But other than that, I don't know who's going to really pay attention to the channel, because I'm done talking about white people and black people. I mean, when the white people, I said this in my life, when the white people, I talked about them, I never got this much attention. I just said, let's just take care of our own neighborhoods. And man, did that really, it was a lot of comments. I mean, it was just a lot. I think they're done talking about it now. The video ain't going to get so much but 1,000 views. But in this video, right, and this is a true story, I do sort of talk about the same thing a lot, but I want to describe to you what death feels like. And I guess I close the door so you can hear me better. I want to describe to you what death feels like, because if you watch my channel, you would know that I died before, and I'm not trolling. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm dead serious. I had a brush with death, and I'm 100% sure that I died. Now, what it feels like to die and how I know I died, because I checked all the signs of it. I had an experience that lasts, I'll say a good 3.5 minutes. So let me tell you, it's videos that can explain how that came into be. But let me tell you the first signs of death, how you know you're dying. So I've never been shot before, but I've had a similar experience where I'm 100% sure I lost my life, but I believe I was given a second chance to redeem myself from God. And then I know this sounds crazy, like, man, you just talking out of your ass right now. I'm serious. Whenever you feel pain and you don't feel it anymore, that's a great sign right there. Whenever you feel like when I died, I couldn't move my body. But when I stopped fighting to stay alive, that's when I felt nothing at all. I felt no pain whatsoever. So when you don't feel any pain, the next stage is euphoria. For a minute, 30 seconds, you will feel great, because all your suffering and all of your pain, suffering, and agony is gone, because it doesn't matter. Everything on earth doesn't matter anymore because you're dead. Your life is over. You don't have to worry about having to work a job you don't like, go to school, finish college, because it doesn't matter. You're dead now. Your life is done with. So that's the second sign to look out for. The third sign to look out for when you know you're dead is, in some cases, and this is my belief, where you end up in eternity is based on what you fear and what you believe in yourself. Because strange enough, when I knew, something wasn't right, the environment that I was around it didn't seem like I was going to see God. I saw, people that looked like they rejected God. They did the very opposite of what God liked. When you see people you don't really know and you sense something bad is going to happen, and you are like, let me explain this. It takes time to understand. It took me it was a process to really take in everything that happened. Like, I slowly, gradually understood that I was no longer alive, because I just connected the dots. I would ask, when I was dead, I would ask the people around me, like, hey, so is this like, I don't want to really say hell, but I was like, hey, so is this like the stage of death? Like, are we here forever? And you just know something isn't right because it's dark. People don't look like they're up to no good. So that's another sign, the afterlife. And in the Bible, let me explain this too. The Bible does say we have judgment day. I don't believe, here's what I'm thinking about now. I don't believe it was hell, because I'm judged. Like, when we die, we're all judged for the things we do. But I believe that I probably did, like I said, I'm not perfect, but it was something I probably did that was so wrong, and I don't know what it was. But, well, I had an idea. It wasn't nothing illegal, of course, but it was something that I did in my past that I never repented for, and that's why I was never considered, I guess, like going up than staying down. Because I wasn't, like I told you, I'm very aware that I wasn't in my body for a good 3 to 5 minutes. I was not in my body, and I remember it very well. I wish there was a way to record like everything you see in your mind, because you agree with me that I was dead. And obviously, if I was dead, I wouldn't be able to make this video. There are people there is a select few people that have real out-of-body near-death experiences, whatever you want to call it. And we know it is a out-of-body experience. It's a near-death experience where we sort of die, but we're given a second chance, because everything that was said from other people happened to me. And I'm not making this up. I'm 100% telling the truth. It all happened to me. And the one person that I thought about during my time when I was out of my body was my mom, because she always tried to put me on the right path, and I always rejected the things she said. But while I'm on this earth and I'm not perfect, I'm obsessed with just trying to do the right thing. I know we all think that, all that stuff isn't real. Trust me, I thought the same thing. There is life after death, and we are judged more on what we do on this earth. And it's like you have the choice of living a good life or living a bad life. And I don't want to spend eternity in the wrong place, because, like I said, it's more important the good you do on this earth. And I'm not perfect, because like I told you, this world is so messed up that it's like I gotta have a little bit of a guard sometimes, but it's times when I try my best to do good. But 3 signs to look out for. I'm all over the place this video. If you feel like I said, you can't feel anything, you physically can't feel anything, but you know for a fact, like if let's say you got shot, right? And you feel the pain of that gunshot wound, and you can't feel it anymore. You can't feel your legs, can't feel your arms. You feel great. Well, that's the second one. Then you start feeling great. Then you start laughing and cheering how glad you life is over with. You don't got to deal with it no more. It's the second sign. And then the third sign is when your soul, like, you don't leave your body right away. Because when I had my little experience, I don't like to say die. When I had my little experience, I could see my body on the stretcher. I could see, like, myself. So I knew, like, my soul wasn't leaving me all the way yet, but I'm going somewhere else. Like, I believe, because the thing is, that's why I say believe, there's no evidence to support it than me just telling you this, but I believe that life does start over. It could start over when you die. Like, maybe your soul can, transfer to another baby's, body. Or that's one theory I have. And another theory is when you die, life just starts over and you just don't remember the life you lived on this earth. You could be the same person, just recycling life over again. But those are the signs to look out for if you feel like you had an out-of-body, near-death experience, or you had a close call with death and you just don't know what it was. That's just signs I can tell you that are what I felt.